Hello and welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends and subscribers. On this part of the cricket show, I'm going to preview the final ODI, the decider, which is coming up between Bangladesh and West Indies after that humdinger that happened in the second ODI, where West Indies captain Jason Holder, um, you know, um, um, in fact, defended 7 runs of the final over for the West Indies, and now is the decider which is coming on Basseterre, and the final ODI I'll be doing a brief preview of that, and also we'll have a look at the tour match which was going on between Essex and India, and also we'll have a look at some cricket news. So first I'm going to jump into the preview of the third ODI, or the final ODI which is coming up tomorrow. Will really decide as to which team will be winning the ODI series, as whichever team wins takes the ODI series. So let's have a look at the home team, West Indies. Well, for the home team, definitely they would be marching with confidence because they've already leveled the series, and definitely the West Indian public would be expecting them to get a win tomorrow, so that the series is done and dusted, in the sense the series is clinched by the West Indies. Now, Chris Gale has not really hit form. Will tomorrow be the day for Chris Gale to really explode? So Chris Gale and Evan Lewis will open the innings. Shai Hope has also not been amongst the runs, unfortunately. They definitely have not been getting any runs from the top order. It's only Shimron Hetmyer, Roman Powell. So it's very high time that the top order definitely gets into good shape tomorrow. Shimron Hetmyer has shown, even Jason Mohammed has not really got off the blocks this time. Shimron Hetmyer has shown that he's an emerging talent in the West Indies, no doubt about it. The way he played, the temperament that he showed, the maturity that he showed was beyond his age, according to me. And he really paced his innings very well and opened out in the final bend to crack those 6 sixes. So Shimron Hetmyer is an emerging talent. Jason Holder will captain the side. Well, he is someone who is doing everything, and he is someone who has been haunting this Bangladesh on this tour with the ball. There's no doubt about it. He did it in the Test series, and he has started doing it in the one-day version as well. Roman Powell is another powerful hitter of the ball, and the other day we saw he curbed his natural instinct and gave tremendous support to Shimron Hetmyer. So that also shows a lot of maturity in Roman Powell as well. The spinners did a wonderful job. Ashley Nurse and Devendra Bishu, they spun the ball well and really kept the Bangladeshi batsmen. They really tightened up the screws on the Bangladeshi batsmen, which really added up to the pressure with the run rate mounting. Alzari Joseph got a bit of tick from Anamul Haq, who went real aggressive at Alzari Joseph in hammer and tongs, and Alzari Joseph will be definitely seeing to it that he gets Anamul Haq's wicket in the final ODI, and then it will be Kimo Paul or Sheldon Cottrell will be decided. And as far as Bangladesh are concerned, well, even though they lost this match, they still can really forget. They can really forget as to what happened and really concentrate on the present. This is the first international match in Warner Park in Basseterre after 2 years, and there is good weather expected, so that is some good news here for both the teams. And Bangladesh, well, we saw Anamul Haq on that day really explode in making those 23 of 9 balls. Tamim Iqbal and Shakib Al Hasan has been doing a very good job. Tamim Iqbal already has a century and a 50. Shakib Al Hasan is doing his bit, and they're showing some consistency. Even Mushfiqur Rahim, well, he could not. Every time when I've seen that whenever Bangladesh loses a close game, it's Mushfiqur Rahim there, and unfortunately, he's the one who is at the center of things. Mahmudullah, he's a good finisher, but the other day his run out was proved to be the turning point. Sabir Rahman has not really did something of note, so one would expect Sabir Rahman to really biff a few of the West Indian bowlers. and then the Mossadegh Hussain. Mehdi Hassan Miraz has been doing a wonderful job with the ball. He has been showing good control, and he has been really keeping the West Indian batsmen quiet. Mashraf Murtaza as a captain, he has been leading the side well, and he has also been doing bowling in the right areas as well. Rubal Hassan, as usual, one has seen that he has always been a bowler who has always been costly in ODI. And Mustafizur Rahman has been a bit quiet. I mean, he has picked up a few wickets, but a bit quiet, not really making any waves right now. But let me tell you, Mustafizur Rahman, once he really hits his groove, could be someone, and maybe tomorrow might be the day where Mustafizur Rahman might really take off and bowl superbly, and that's what Bangladesh would be expecting from Mustafizur Rahman. So that is as far as the preview was concerned. So as I said, it's a match where one is going to see whether, as I said, whichever team wins. Now, whether Sabir Rahman is one, whether they would be prompted to bring in Liton Das, because Sabir Rahman has not got amongst the runs. Whether Liton Das would be preferred, one does not know. Wouldn't be surprised if Liton Das probably comes in place of Sabir Rahman. One has to wait and watch. So that is as far as the preview is concerned. Now let's have a look at the tour match which is happening between India and Essex. A very brief look at that, one could say, and having a brief look at that, as you know, just going through that. India actually batted in the first innings, and they were 395 all out, as we already spoken about it. And then the reply from Essex was 359 for 8 declared. Pepper made 68, Foster made 42, Walter 75 coming in, and Walter has had a good match. He did well with the ball, and he has also done well with the bat. 75, 13 fours and 1 6. Nijjar was not on 29. Kushi, and the bowling, if you look at it, Umesh Yadav at 4 for 35, and the most impressive were Umesh Yadav and Ishan Sharma, were amongst the wickets, who picked up 7 wickets between them. India in the second leg were really struggling. Now the problem happens to be that Cheteshwar Pujara and Dhawan have looked suspect, and that is not good news going into the first test match against Edgbaston. They really need to get it right here. But KL Rahul was not on 36, Rahane was not 19, and that was the match situation. So not a good one. I wouldn't say that the Indians would be very happy, especially the form of Shikhar Dhawan and Pujara just on the eve of the first test match, which is coming up in the month of August. And other than that, let's have a look at cricket news. As far as cricket news is concerned, well, I have to say that the Dale Steyn of South Africa, who has been sidelined by injury but came back for the Sri Lankan tour and now holds the joint record along with Sean Pollock as far as test wickets are concerned. Now, he has really he has said that after the 2019 World Cup, he won't be playing either any T20s or ODIs thereafter, but he would definitely love to play in the test match version even after the World Cup. So that is something coming in from Dale Steyn, and I think that is the right way to go, because Dale Steyn is definitely needed for test matches where the slips and the close cordon really comes into the picture every time he bowls, because he's such a bowler. He can really rattle you, and the ball might fly into the slips or gully cordon or into the forward short leg, because he's such a type of bowler. And the Sri Lankan cricket board has suspended Danushka Ganutilaka for 6 I'm sorry, he has been suspended for 6 international matches. Well, dear fans, there's not much to really talk about. I think it's a short cricket show today. It's time to wind up this cricket show, dear fans. But tomorrow I'll be back with the proceedings on the final ODI, which is coming up in Bangladesh and the West Indies, and just keep an eye. And dear fans and subscribers, that's about it as far as today's cricket show is concerned. It's good night from your host Ram here. Thank you.